What's up everyone? Alex here. March is finally upon us, which means we get to look forward to another onslaught of fun games to play. In this video, I'll be listing games releasing this month that might pique your interest. Before we get into that, there were so many other games in February that were either announced and released in the same month, or others that slipped through the cracks. Here are some of the games released last month that you might want to know about. Voice of Cards: The Forsaken Maiden. A turn-based JRPG with an original story different from last year's The Isle Dragon Roars, made by Yoko Taro. Please look forward to my review. Maglum Lord, an action RPG featuring crafting and relationship mechanics. Edge of Eternity, a turn-based JRPG inspired by PS1-era Final Fantasies, featuring songs composed by Yasunori Mitsuda. River City Girls Zero, a port of the original brawler released in Japan during the Super NES era, now featuring an anime opening, manga-inspired cutscenes, and a new theme song. Grapple Dog, a fun platformer that combines some of the best mechanics from games like Bionic Commando, Sonic the Hedgehog, and Donkey Kong Country. Check out my review of the game by following the link in the description of this video or clicking the card shown. Rise of the Third Power, a retro-themed console-style RPG loosely based on the political climate of Europe in the late 1930s. Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster, a pixel reimagining of one of the most beloved JRPGs of the SNES era, featuring new arranged tracks. With February neatly filed away, I want to take some time to highlight some of the games that I'm looking forward to in March. I've said plenty of times that I generally don't play tactical RPGs, but Triangle Strategy might just be one of those huge exceptions. Featuring Square Enix's gorgeous HD 2D art style that makes its pixel work pop, Team Asano's latest game promises to bring some of the best elements of Yasumi Matsuno's work on classics such as Tactics Ogre and Final Fantasy Tactics to the modern era. If you haven't yet, I highly recommend downloading the prologue demo where you can sample the first chapters of the game. And don't worry, the saves carry over to the full game. Triangle Strategy is coming out on March 4th on the Nintendo Switch. While I'm not quite sure that anyone would be done with Elden Ring by the time March 18th hits, I do think it's well worth mentioning that Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin is expected to come out at that time. Say what you will about the bravado of reimagining the first Final Fantasy, but combining these elements with Team Ninja's panache for creating deep combat mechanics mixed with some insane fights is very appealing to me. What's more is the addition of multiple difficulty levels if you're the kind of person who'd rather have an easier time going through the game, or should you wish to punish yourself more and have enemies inflict extra damage. As mentioned, Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin is coming out on March 18th on PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Series X and S, and PC. I've played a ton of farming games over the past several years, but the one that's always eluded me was Rune Factory. And while I did get a chance to play Rune Factory 4 Special, I didn't enjoy its visuals due to it being a port of a 3DS game released way back in 2012. So when news of Rune Factory 5 hit, I immediately perked up. Given that the series is more JRPG with farming than any other game before it, Rune Factory 5 might just be the game that'll get me hooked on this style of gameplay. So much so that I am very much looking forward to reviewing this game. Rune Factory 5 comes out on March 22nd on the Nintendo Switch. When I heard about Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, I immediately thought that it was merely just gonna be a reskinned Borderlands. But with the ability to create your own playable characters, the power to mix and match skills in between all 6 classes, and, for the first time ever in the series' history, different melee weapons, Tiny Tina's Wonderlands is truly shaping up to be its own thing. And with Tiny Tina serving as your dungeon master, things aren't going to be as predictable as before. This 4-person first-person action RPG will also feature local split-screen co-op, so there's plenty of ways to play it. Tiny Tina's Wonderlands is coming out on March 25th on PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Series X and S, and PC. I have lots of fond memories with Kirby, and when I saw the trailer for Kirby and the Forgotten Land, I smiled so much that I wished I was recording it for you all to see. Featuring expansive, explorable environments that are a first in the series, Kirby and the Forgotten Land takes the original 2D game's mechanics and brings it to a whole new dimension. The latest trailer had Kirby absorbing objects like cars, vending machines, and the like, creating new gameplay opportunities that make Kirby's latest adventure truly special. Kirby and the Forgotten Land is out on March 25th on the Nintendo Switch. And here are the rest of the games coming out in March. Babylon's Fall is coming out on PS4, PS5, and PC on March 3rd. Gran Turismo 7 is coming out on PS4 and PS5 on March 4th. Chocobo GP is coming out on the Nintendo Switch on March 10th. Tunic is coming out on Xbox One, Series X and S, and PC on March 16th. Persona 4 Arena Ultimax is coming out on PS4, Switch, and PC on March 17th. Anno Mutationem is coming out on PS4, PS5, and PC on March 17th. Ghostwire Tokyo is coming out on PS5 and PC on March 25th. Weird West is coming out on PS4, Xbox One, and PC on March 31st. It's also on Game Pass. And that's all the games coming out in March. Which games are you looking forward to picking up this month? Are you still catching up on your backlog? Post your thoughts in the comments below and let's talk about it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.